Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111 back with your Monday Twin Flame Energy check-in. Okay, I did not get carried away today. I only used 4 decks, so it might be a shorter reading, and I did that on purpose because Laura and I are putting out a collaboration today on the Twin Flame journey, and so we've got some super special announcements in that reading. So please, if you're watching this, make sure that you watch that reading as well. Because we've got some information about our collaboration. We've got some additional information about how we're going to work together in the future. So please watch that reading that I will post for you later today. So, I don't know. This looks really good. We have a lot of tens on the table. We are cycling things out. I'm really excited about this reading. Because I really feel like we're getting close. You know, that solstice, the winter solstice is coming up in 4 days. And there's going to be big shifts, big changes. And I really feel that not only for myself and in my own journey, but I'm really feeling that for the collective as well. And, you know, I spent a lot of time kind of alone this weekend. I wasn't really alone, but I was alone. And it was just some purging, but just really taking care of myself, my mental, emotional, physical self. And so yesterday and then today, I just felt brighter. I had so much more energy. You could probably hear it in my voice. Like, I'm so excited I just feel like I've rebirthed a little bit. And so I am super excited about the journey and what all is going to happen within the next 4 days. I'm like, who cares about Christmas? I mean, like, the winter solstice is coming. So I feel like that is like the energy that I'm more in. Like, come on, winter solstice. That's the Christmas I want to have. So let's go ahead and get started. The divine masculine, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. He's very much thinking about his long-term plans and what he wants with his feminine. Okay, that is in his underlying energy. He is very much thinking about his legacy, what he wants to build, what he wants to have materialized in this 3D world. He's very much thinking about this in his energy. So let's go ahead. Oh, and then for the feminine, she's got the moon card. And for the moon, this is a dupe because it comes out in this 3D space. This really meant for me that there's so much going on in the background that she doesn't even know about. This evolution of the masculine, this change in the masculine, this change in the connection. You know, she's gone through this major evolution. She's standing in her power, but in her energy, I really feel like she knows, but she doesn't know. Like, she knows that there's so much going on in the connection and that the universe is helping in so many ways, but she doesn't know. And so she's in the moon's energy, right? Operating in the dark. Bottom of the deck for the connection and the future energies is the Page of Swords. And so they're very much in a period of observation of each other at this time while they are evolving, while they are moving forward in their own journey and then in the journey back together. The bottom of the deck for this one clarifier that I had for my favorite card that popped out is the Knight of Cups. So this is very much about a love offer that the masculine wants to make. So let's go ahead and get started. Headspace. Headspace for the masculine when he thinks about his feminine. 4 of Wands, first card. Marriage, commitment, stability. 10 of Pentacles in his underlying energy. He wants a long-term relationship. He wants family, marriage, commitment. He wants all of this. Like, even if it's not marriage, it's a commitment. He wants something solid with his feminine. So the first card out for him is the 4 of Wands. When he thinks of his feminine, he wants a commitment. He wants to build something with her. He wants something stable. And then we have the Seven of Swords, and I'm like, oh my God, Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, what? So I had to clarify it because, you know, Ten of Cups. He doesn't want to tell her. He's just, I feel like it's because maybe that they're not in such a great time. Their relationship might feel a little shaky. He doesn't want to tell her, okay? It's not shady. It doesn't feel shady. He doesn't want to tell her that he wants this long-term with her, a long-term commitment, family, life, marriage. He's not telling her, okay? He wants this Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. He's not telling her. Then we got Lovers. The Lovers card came out, divine connection, okay? And then Ace of Swords. So in his headspace, he's gaining clarity about this connection. He knows he wants the long haul with her. He knows he wants a life, a family. He wants to build a legacy. He knows he wants marriage. He knows that she is his divine partner and that he has choices to make. He's gaining clarity, but he doesn't want to tell her right now. He just doesn't want to tell her, okay? He doesn't want to tell her. Seven of Swords. So for her, she's in the Moon's energy, so she's kind of like, what's really going on? He's really not communicating anything about this connection. What's going on? Two of Wands. So she's like, you know, I want this partnership. I want to choose a path. I want to make a decision. Chariot. I want to get moving forward. I want to work as a team, but I'm feeling stuck. Devil. The Devil's card. So she's very much like, she's not really hearing from him what he wants because he's not communicating it, okay? He's not communicating that he wants to make this offer of love with the Knight of Cups. So she's kind of like, I want this partnership. I want to choose a path. I want to move forward. I want to work as a team, but I'm feeling stuck because I don't know truly what is happening in this connection. In his heart space, he wants the cycle to end, the cycle to the Wheel of Fortune. He wants to end a cycle. He wants to get into better times. He wants to come into his divine masculine power. He wants to be successful in being the divine masculine for his feminine. And he wants to come forward with the truth, the King of Swords. When you have the King of Swords in this spread and the Emperor and you get the Seven of Swords in his headspace, he's operating in the truth. So it's not shady, okay? He's very much, he wants his feminine back. He wants a relationship. He wants, you know, he wants to manifest something with her, this marriage, this commitment, this family. He wants to go into a better cycle, be the masculine, be successful, and be truthful, and build a relationship with honesty and integrity. So for her, it's a little different, okay? Because she really doesn't see all of this because she's operating in the dark with the Moon's energy. So the first card out for her is Four of Cups. Four of Cups is like you're looking at all of the three cups there that are spilled over and you're not looking at this cup from the universe. It's also a card where you're dissatisfied. It's a card where you're closed off to love. You're not giving it, you're not receiving it. But she wants to go into something better. She wants a solid offer. And that's in her heart space. She's a little dissatisfied. She wants a solid offer, but they have been in conflict and her heart is a little pierced. Her heart's a little broken. So in her heart space, there's a little bit of conflict because she's still processing that conflict that they had. And she's still a little bruised by it. So she's not really opening up her heart at this time to this solid offer. And maybe he's sensing that, and that's why he's not telling her. So in the 3D space, what does he want? What does he want ultimately with his queen, with his divine feminine? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a card where, you know, he's valuing the connection, but he's also not planting any seeds at this time. Because remember, Seven of Swords, he's holding back all of this energy. And I really feel like it's because he's coming into his divine masculine power. Okay, I really feel like that's what it is. And it is, because the next card out is the King of Wands. Like this is a king who is ambitious, who has direction, who's a leader, who states his position. And so I feel like he's coming into that energy and he's ending this cycle of burden, 10 of Wands, while in the Moon's energy, which is, you know, he's working in the dark. He's working on his shadow side. He's unleashing these burdens so he can get into all of this light energy with his queen. And for her, you know, she's she's got the Hierophant. You know, in the 3D, she wants this contract. She wants this commitment. She wants this marriage. She wants union with the Two of Cups. She wants reciprocity and equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. But when and only when her Emperor, her masculine, Nine of Pentacles, Emperor, has come into his full power. When he becomes this divine masculine and is in his power of independence and confidence and a better self-esteem, then she wants to take part in this contract. She wants this union. And then she knows she'll get an equal give and take. That Emperor is a dupe to the Emperor in his heart space. Okay? So I really feel like right now in the 3D, she knows she wants union. She knows that there's a contract, there's a spiritual contract. She's learning. They're both learning. They both want to have an equal give and take. They both want to be successful in this connection. But there's a little bit of a disconnect. She's operating in the dark and he's operating in more strategy where he's not really telling her about his evolution and about what his wants are, what his desires are, what his hopes are for this connection, okay? So they're in this period of observation with the Page of Swords energy. So current connective energy for them is the Seven of Cups, the first card out. Confusion, procrastination, choices. Okay, and I feel like that's both of them. Obviously, this is the connection. She's really not sure where he's coming from. He's really still in his period of change. So there's procrastination, but there will be a new beginning. Ace of Wands, a new and improved new beginning, and a reunion. Six of Cups. Then we have 10 of Cups, which is the dupe to this clarifier. And this 10 of Cups is about wanting to come together. But right now, we're in the Five of Wands energy, which is this conflict, okay? Because again, he's changing. This Five of Wands is a push-pull, tug of war. So it's like maybe sometimes she feels him coming towards her, but then sometimes she feels like he's moving away, and vice versa. It's like sometimes they're butting heads, sometimes they're fine. It's a battle of equals because he's elevating, he's ascending, she's ascending, and they're becoming a vibrational match. So right now there's this procrastination, there's this confusion, there's these choices, but there's going to be clarity. Remember, he gets Ace of Swords in his headspace. So there will be a new beginning. That's what's in the current energy, and a reunion and a manifestation of this emotional bliss, of this marriage, happy family, happy life. But right now they're conflicting a little bit, okay? And that makes sense. There is a little conflict because the ascension, the evolution is not over. So in the future, what do we have? The Lovers. The Lovers matches his headspace. So they come together. They overcome this conflict. Five of Swords, which is a dupe to her heart space, okay? So they come into union. They get over their conflict. And I say get over their conflict because we have the Sun card. The sun shines bright over this entire reading, okay? There will be success and potentially even children. 10 of Cups, right? In the current connective energy, they come into union. They get over this conflict. Sun's energy, right? This is about positivity, harmony, children, birthing. We have that 10 of Cups here, which is that happy family, happy life, as a clarifier to what he wants, but what he's not telling her. We have the 10 of Cups in the current connective energy. So they overcome this. Wishes get fulfilled, 9 of Cups, and this connection becomes stronger. They tap into the strength of their connection, their own inner strength, okay? And that is what happens in the future, all right? Let's go top down. So top down, he wants this stability, he wants this commitment, he wants this marriage, but the cycle needs to end, and that's why there is a pause. He is keeping this desire for marriage and family to himself because he's still coming into his full power as the masculine, but first evolving into the King of Wands as a strong leader, as an ambitious person with direction. He's making a decision about this connection. He knows this is a divine union. He wants to be successful, but right now it is a little bit of a burden. He's releasing burdens, but he will have clarity. He will build something that is of honesty and integrity, And right now, the universe is working with him, and he's working within his intuition to gain that clarity, to gain that stability, to gain that truth. For her, she's planning, okay? She's trying to decide which road to take, but her heart is not open to this contract right now because she's a little wounded. She wants to move forward into a new solid offer and have union, okay? She's learned through this conflict, okay, that they do need to give and receive equally. Her heart needs to be open. His heart needs to be open, that they need to be a vibrational match. But she's stuck a little bit because she's sad. And she's sad because her masculine hasn't quite come into her power. And so right now her heart is pierced from the battles that they have been through with each other, okay? So that's the reading. Again, I didn't want it to be too long because we have a reading coming out that I did with Laura with a very, very special announcement. So please, please stay tuned for that. But this is beautiful. It's beautiful. I didn't feel like I needed more cards here. Things are happening, okay? Yes, Christmas is coming. The holidays are coming. But you know what? The winter solstice is coming. Be prepared. Continue to stay in your high vibration and elevate, continue to elevate and evolve yourself, okay? It's working, it's working. We are ending cycles and coming into something so, so beautiful. So let me know if this resonates. And again, if you want to book your own personal reading with me, please go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Monday.